fair enough. Where the fuck am I? You know, there used to be a thing on YouTube where if you swore within the first 30 seconds, your video would be immediately, like, gone in the algorithm. You wouldn't be able to find it. Nowadays, I don't think they do that because of the made-for-kids stuff that they've added. But, yeah, hello everyone. Welcome back to Tomb Raider 2, The Golden Mask. We're in a bit of a dark place right now, aren't we? A dark place with skeletons and coconut shells. Okay, I'll have some of those. In the last part, we made our way down here into the mine after running away from the treasure hunter group known as Avalanche. Last level was quite a lot of shooting and fighting, and I kind of hope this one isn't as much, but we'll see, I guess. I mean, we are in a giant... Oh, no! The rats! The mice! We're the mice. Okay, I do see that there are 4 crumbly bits of platform ahead, so we're going to try and avoid that by saving. Also, I don't know the name of this place. Furnace of the Gods? No. What kind of shit are we about to get into? I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Oh! Oh! Are we still... Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Fuck! Jesus Christ! I hope you get killed by that thing, you twat. No, you didn't get killed by it. That moving wall went towards me and then it started moving this way. It was like those boulders in Elden Ring. It was like, actually, I'm going to go in a completely different direction. No spiders. We don't need to do spiders. This room looks like it's going to have spiders in it, and I don't want that. No thank you, no spiders, please. I'd much rather not. Okay, that weird platform is there. I don't even know if it's going to follow me more. It might. Oh, okay, no, there's dogs. Okay, well, that's not what I thought was going to be in here. I mean, I appreciate their restraint, because I would have... Oh, that was really easy. Although, Lara, we've learned our lesson from last time. When we almost reached the dagger, we were thrown down a pit into hell. So this time, Lara, we're going to be wary of that fact, and nothing is going to happen when we pick up this thing. Just to be safe, let's make another save, and I'm going to get my rifle ready to go, just in case these 3 lads want to come alive and try and kill me. Let's do it, shall we? Don't do it. It's mine. Oh, no. Oh, I haven't got that much ammo. You were smart out of all 3 of these guys. You're not that smart, though. You got any ammo on them? No, they're just regular people. Okay, I feel kind of bad for killing them now. I think they were here to protect the mask, and I just stole it. Oh! We're not done yet! There's a boy over here! Chat, my last 2 days have been a bit rough. Because, if you don't know, I don't necessarily have sleep insomnia. It's more so I just have chronic stress. I have a thing where I can just get very stressed very easily, and when I get poor sleep, that is usually amplified further. So the last 2 days haven't been great for me. I don't know why, because like I can't really control it. So basically, the last 2 days, my actual getting to sleep, it hasn't been awful. But waking up, I have been waking up way too early, and I do not know why. Now, I am going to chalk it down probably to just me being stressed about it. and it will probably reset at some point in the future. But it's a difficult thing to live with, because when you have a lower sleep than usual, like 6 hours, like, I can't fucking survive for some reason. My body's just like, actually, Flower, you are going to have the most awful headache, and you're going to have, like, really sore eyes as well. I don't know why. I don't know why, like, this happens to me. I feel like 6 hours of sleep is actually pretty decent for the most part, but apparently not. Apparently not for Floor Reverie. Apparently it is the worst thing that one can have. So yeah, I've been dealing with that in my own time. And I was like, I'm still going to put together a recording today, because I am at least intelligible. Like, I'm not, like, just spewing up random nonsense. Where are we? Where are we going right now? Are we going back? I mean, I got the mask. Wait, hold on, what's that? Could I have left here without the mask? I assume not. I assume it wouldn't have been an option. Oh, was that open before? I don't think it was. So picking up the golden mask actually lets me make progress. That's great. I can't believe we finally picked up one of these things. We get to keep it. Because we didn't get to keep the dagger for very long, and the Scion, we didn't even get to pick up the dagger at all. Like, it was taken immediately. We had to fight the dragon to even get it in the at the end there. And then we also had the Scions in the first game when they were, well, Natla stole that from us and then wanted to evolve the society to become meat. Can we not do mice, game? To be fair, they're the weakest enemies in the game, so I don't really mind too much, but there's only so many times you can do it, and I'm gonna put up with it. Oh, there's a lot of mice in here. There's a lot of mice in here. We done? We done? No, we're not. There's more over there. Are they infinitely respawning? They could be. For all I know, they could just be infinitely respawning in here. No, okay, I think we're done now. It reminds me of that one part in Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade, where they went to the catacombs and there was many, many rats. And I think they bred those rats just for that scene. And they were like, apparently in that scene, it smelled awful just because of the smell of, like, rat urine. I also don't believe that the rats were well cared for and they started eating each other. So there was also that smell, unfortunately. Luckily, we've gone a long way in terms of looking after animals during these movies and any form of production, really. Which is, you know, another advent of animated stuff and video games, as no animals will tend to be harmed in the making of any of those. You just see virtual animals get harmed in the making of those, and they can actually get away with it because it's not actually hurting actual animals. Not that we should be saying, oh, good job, they got away with it. But, you know, it is an interesting thing to think about, I guess, in that respect of, like, oh, they can get away with a lot more gnarly stuff because there's not a chance of an actual creature getting hurt. Now, of course, they could still do that in you know, actual, real horror movies. This would have to be hastily done. Obviously not with an actual live animal, but it'll be done like a puppet or CGI, one of those things. Or like with Aggro in The Never-Ending Story, where he gets... It's not called Aggro, that's the horse from Shadow of the Colossus. The horse from Never-Ending Story that gets eaten by the Swamp of Sorrow. And then he comes back at the end, he's not actually dead. Spoilers, I guess. Very similar to Shadow of the Colossus, actually, in that respect, where that horse also doesn't die. That horse comes back at the end. One of the saving graces of that game. I don't know how the horse survived, because that horse fell off a cliff. Oh, speaking of falling off cliffs and dying. Oh, speaking of falling off cliffs and dying, I've been watching RE0 season quadrinary. Is this climbable? Is this one of these stupid climber walls shit? Nope. I'm not meant to push the crate because this is a slanted room and we can't push crates up slanted rooms. And I can't climb up here because the wall is too high. Oh, no, I can. It's gonna be very awkward. Oh, no. First try. So yeah, I've been watching ReZero Season 4, which has been an absolute delight over the last couple of days. I have been told that Arc 6, which is the one we're currently on, is one of the best arcs in the show. And it has reminded me a lot of why I like Season 2 so much. And why I like the show. I think when the show becomes very fighting focused and becomes more of a traditional kind of anime where you just have characters fighting and listing off their abilities, that's when the show kind of loses me a little bit, especially in Season 3. I liked Season 3 for what it did to Subaru as a character. I like what it did for him. But I also think Season 3 is the weakest one just because of how little Subaru is in it. Like, it actually spends a lot more time with the other characters than you'd think. And I think Season 2 is like the perfect like framework for that show. Because we spend a lot... Oh no. Well, that's just mean. Game! How could I have predicted that? I wouldn't have known a boulder was going to roll. Now, whenever I go into a room, pick up an item, I've got to think about, oh yes, here comes John Boulder. Here comes the boulder from Thomas the Tank Engine about to run me over. But no, the reason why I liked ReZero Season 2 so much was that it spent so much time fleshing out some of the characters. Like, some of the core group of the Roswell tribe and Amelie. Like, we got a lot of time spent with them. It also had a lot of good deaths from Subaru in it, which I thought were very well done and very creepy. And Season 4 kind of follows that a little bit. I think Season 4, Episode 3 has one of the top 5 most fucked up moments in the show. And that's one of the reasons why I like ReZero so much, is it's an isekai, but it's also a very realistic isekai of like, yeah, this cat doesn't know anything about a fantasy world, so they are just going to walk into a place that is probably radioactive and then have an awful death. Or something like that. They're going to walk into a trap and have an awful death. And I think that is perfectly summed in Season 4, Episode 3, where literally a wrong turn leads to one of the most horrific scenes I've ever seen in an anime. And, like, I don't think it's the worst death. I think there's still a death in Season 2 that I remark as being considerably worse. And has made me further scary of rabbits in some weird way for some reason. If I see a group of rabbits, I generally get a little scared now. But yeah, like a lot of good deaths, a lot of good trauma. I like the seasons that have more trauma. I think Season 1 is also a good example of it, like, you know, fleshing out the characters and also just awful scenes and just trauma every 3 seconds. And Season 4 is also fleshing out some of the characters I like more of, like Julius and Anastasia, sort of, for the latter. But you have to kind of watch the show to know what I mean by saying that. And now there's been a twist in the narrative, and I'm like, oh no, this is awful for a very particular character, and I guess some others as well. And I don't know what it means, because, like, the implication is that Subaru did something to win a trial, but then immediately afterwards, it's like, what did you do? What happened to you? And I suppose we're going to find out, right, as the season goes on. All I know about Season 4 and what I've got left is apparently there's a really infamous scene involving stairs. Okay, whoever's playing the drum right now, congratulations. Or the big cymbal. Oh, it's one of these ones. Oh no, I thought it was one of the ones you turn left. Oh no, John Man! I see you, John Man. Don't just give me a second, give me a second, John Man. I have questions, but I'm going to accept that. And just take it. I got plenty of breakfast burritos, so we can survive through most of this. So they found their own way into here, but I have got the mask! See, I'm the one with the power now. What are you guys gonna do about that? Nothing. That's what I thought. Okay, save. Just in case Wardrobe Man shows up. Please. I don't want to fight John Man. He's awful. Oh, hello. Hello. I don't think I'm going to be leaving about that. This DLC has been amazing. For one reason in particular. I'm sorry, what is this? Is that liquid gold? Oh, the music right now is... We haven't heard this track before. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, I kind of wish it played a bit longer. Which, to be fair, is a complaint I have with the first game too, that the music doesn't last long enough. I forgot what I was talking about, but I don't think I was talking about anything too crazy, so we can just continue on. Where am I going? I assumed... Wait, hold on. Ah. I couldn't see that before because of how dark it was up there. So, in terms of recordings, chat, I got Deltarune Chapter 5 comes out next week, which is very exciting. I know. Thrilling. What a thrill. I will be playing that over on my YouTube channel, just like I did with Chapter 3 and 4. It's going to be all one video, just like there was with those two. I assume it's going to be around the same length as Chapter 3, or Chapter 4. Because we're kind of reaching the end now, so they kind of got to make it a bit longer. So that will probably be 4 recording sessions or so, maybe. I think we're getting quite close to the end of Mina. I think we've probably got like 6 episodes left of that, maybe. At max 8. And then there's 2 episodes left after this, because only 2 levels. So we're doing pretty good in terms of time, I think. Before Doom the Dark Ages comes out, and that will be my kind of main game for a bit. Look at this. Look how well prepared we are now. We are a well-oiled machine, Lara. And I'm going to die here, aren't I? Yep. It is like liquid gold. I don't know what else it could be, because it's not lava-coloured. No, that's not possible. Okay, so there has to be another... Wait, maybe I've got to climb a wall? I did see that the... Did look like I could climb it. No, I didn't actually. Okay, Oh, is it there? Yeah, it is. Okay, hold on then. Oh! Oh! Lava! Is it like I don't know what it has to be gold. Either that or like there's a thing called molten sand. I don't think that exists though. It's got like a sparkly tech. Yeah, it's definitely gold. Like some manner of liquid gold. Which is interesting, considering why would I want a stupid mask if I could just have a, you know, a pot full of gold. Okay, well now I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if that's... No, it might be actually. It's a little bit closer than the other one. Let's give it a try. You're putting your life on the line. Or you're just going to do that, Lara. Ah! Why are you like this? Don't. Right. Okay, well that's death. That's not possible. Good to know. I can't jump over there because that's too far. I can't jump on that because that's too far. I can't jump over there because that's too far. I feel like you should be burning the back of your scalp right now doing this, Lara. It is the other jump. It's over there. We're going to do it over there. Okay. Lara, where have you gone? Jesus wept. Jesus wept when he saw Lara Croft and what he did to this tomb. I mean, it's called the Furnace of the Gods, and gods like gold, so it kind of makes sense. Sorta. Not really. I don't know where the gold's coming from. There's got to be a lot of it for it to be constantly flowing out of here, right? I mean, I am questioning a fantasy piece of media. A piece of media that has already shown dinosaurs, which, to be fair, did exist at one point. Atlantis Meat Temple. And also, the dagger. I keep wanting to call it Nat's dagger, it's not. The dagger, which can, if it's stabbed into a person's heart, can turn them into a dragon. Lara, we're not doing that with that camera angle, you gotta be crazy. This is a very difficult jump. Like, this is like pixel perfect almost. There we go. Okay, we've got to immediately get ready to go. Huh. Huh. Oh, grenade launcher! Just the thing that I ordered from the Furnace of the Gods. Excellent. But yeah, Dark Ages, I don't know how long that's going to take to do. Because they have said that it's a long DLC. But I also don't know what that means. Because, like, is it going to be like Doom, like the Ancient Gods length? Because those DLCs are quite chunky. They're quite chunky boys. I have no idea where I'm going from here. Okay, well, the guide went this way and then it went back. So I don't know what we're doing here, but to be honest, why did it go this way? There's nothing over here. Nicely done. No, Lara, don't. Good news is, I think I didn't save after the jump, so we could just, yeah. Oh no, I did. Wait, no, I got the power of preloads. Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Fuck. You know what I want to do, chat, as a kind of little challenge for myself? I want to say fuck less, because it is a word I use far too often in videos. It's not like I'm against using swear words or anything, but like I should increase my vocabulary and do more entertaining swears. Because like I yell at Lara all the time and that's fine, but I usually flavour or spice up my language by adding fuck in it. And sometimes it just feels like I use it too much. Like, I use a lot of extrapolatives in my language just because I like them and it makes the thing I say feel like it has more emphasis. Because one of the things you find out when you're doing therapy, chat, is you need to try and find yourself and find yourself a kind of a common middle ground of who you are as a person. And I think that can be a very difficult thing to do for a lot of people, and it was definitely for me to try and like work out what I'm happy with doing recording wise. One of the reasons why, like, even though I feel tired right now, I'm fine of doing a recording like this, because I don't want to limit myself whenever I have a bout of insomnia, because it's bound to happen on some days, and my body will decide it wants to do this right now, and I can't really do anything about it. And it doesn't mean I shouldn't be able to do what I want to do. Like, it's gonna be more difficult, sure, but it's not something that's unmanageable. Okay, it's not that way. Right, so how are we doing this then? A little bit of a loss for words. If I go into the guide, it's going to be like, you need to go this way, and then it's going to go somewhere entirely different. That's not climbable. That's not climbable. That's not climbable. That definitely isn't climbable. Stumped. I'm more than stumped, I'm heckin' confused. That takes me back to where I was before. Oh, no, it doesn't actually. Where does it go? Wait, hold on. Exploration. It's flares! Well, that wasn't worth it at all. I have 50 of these little lads, and I don't really need more, because I don't I'm not in the dark that much. Like, I was in the dark at the beginning of this episode, I guess, but outside of that, I don't really need it. Can I climb this? No, I'm gonna slide off that. I'm getting Fire Temple vibes from this place from Ocarina of Time. I don't know why the music is giving me that, like, kind of a almost tribal vibe. That is just not gonna work. That's not going to work, Lara. Well, considering all the rocks look the same, I didn't really know where I was going, and as the guide showed me, I didn't even think about over here. Okay, Lara, I think you've had enough fun today. Let's do a little jumpy, shall we? Yeah, you're good at that. You're good at sensible jumping. You're not actually, because that thing you did there was not sensible jumping. That was the opposite of that. Okay, right, where are we going now? Where do you want me to go? Okay, over there, right. Oh, what a brilliant camera angle. Okay, so I need to jump at the edge of the platform to be able to grab the thing we are trying to reach. I don't know when the edge of the platform is. You'd think I would have gotten good at these kinds of jumps because I've done this multiple times, even in the first game, but no, I haven't. To be fair, I don't think I even needed to go to the edge there. I think that was pretty easy. Now this one I do. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, that fuck was a good one. I think I needed to say that after that. Release some steam. Like this probably would. Because, like, we got a river of, you know, flowing gold. That's fine. We're in the fantasy media. It's fine. But wouldn't there be, like, toxic gas being produced from this? Like, you know, a pure, like, stream of metal. I know gold is a very pure form of metal. Like, you only find it in its most pure form. But like, you don't, it's not an ore, it's like an actual, you don't have to smelt it, it's just gold. Oh my god. Why? Oh, they sent the ravens after me. It's not that scary to be on this game. Like, I'd be a lot more scared if John Mann showed up. Okay, there's more flares down there that I could give two tosses about. Right, I'm trying to work out where we need to go next. Okay, I figured it out. I think they're having trouble getting to me. Yeah, they are. Oh, isn't that terrible? This is why you don't send your enemy ravens after me, because I can just avoid them. Oh, game. See, that was a lot more effective than your enemy ravens. Because I wasn't thinking that much there. Everything looks the goddamn same here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that sounds close. He figured it out! And I have provided him with my own furnace of the gods. The afterlife. I bet I'm missing a bunch of... Uh-oh. Okay, no, we're good. I bet I'm missing a bunch of items by doing this, but I don't really care. Well, them's the breaks, kids. I gotta do all this again. Okay, fair enough. I wasn't really thinking that much there. I mean, what did you think was gonna happen, enemy bird? If you just let me live, I wouldn't have killed you. I mean, there's some ammo over there, but I don't think that's where the game wants me to go, so I'm going to abstain from going over there. And when I encounter 15 John Manns at the end of the level, I don't have the ammo I need to fight them, then we can talk about me being an idiot. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, that sounds close. Go, Lara, go. He's not going to get to you. Run! Ah, no, he's here! Oh, shit! Dun 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 dun. The secret agent, enemy bird, already dead. Well, oh, I was about to say that was pretty easy, then that happened. I got stuck on a wall, as I tend to do. Glad Lara's wearing her cool outfit she wore in the Tibetan mountains. The only wall is in like only a couple of levels. Okay, that's a weird camera angle. I don't. Didn't like that sound. Okay, well this is a river of gold. And I'm trying to work out how to get, my brain's like trying to pass any route over here. Let's go over here first and see if we can work out how to get, okay, here we go. It reminds me of that one part in the first game where like you have that river in the mine level. And I was just trying to sit there working out, okay, how do I get past this? Again, with that level, because it's molten lava, or magma in that case because it's underground, lava would be burning. Like, they would be becoming blisters because of how hot it is. And I suspect that would also be the case here, because whatever turned this into liquid gold must have been quite hot. And not the lava kind of hot either, just regular hot. Maybe that's what they're showing on these weird, like, murals on the side of the walls. I hope these weren't made with AI. They could have been, I have no idea, though. Is that freedom? No way, we're not that close. Okay, just don't question the snowy terrain with the molten gold, and you'll be fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't really want to fight that. I love the fact that we're getting new enemies in the DLC levels. We never got that in Tomb Raider 1. Oh! Oh no! The Black Eagles are back! And we're, okay, it actually does kind of make sense because liquid gold have a higher density. Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh, he's already dead. I'm gonna turn that into a carpet, and it'll be like that one Christmas ad. I don't know if that was a Christmas ad, but there was an ad where he showed a baby polar bear being sad over losing its mother because the mother became a rug, and I was like, what the fuck is this ad? I mean, it was memorable, so I guess it kind of fulfilled its purpose. If you want to call that. Right, well I watched that guy spawn in. They made the same noise that the Yetis do when they attack in this game. Generally not that bad. Oh, Uzis. I'm very happy about this. It's Christmas. Christmas time, Uzi time. This is Lara's definition of a Christmas holiday. Going like the Tibet mountains. Oh, I don't think we're in Tibet. I think we're somewhere else. Game. What is pulling me? Lara? What is pulling me? There's no current here. What the? Okay, I don't care. I was gonna get that ammo, but I'm being yeah, look at this. I'm being sucked over here by when charge factory. Oh. Oh. Good angle. No, no. Okay, right. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't. Am I meant to be using the bolt gun here? I don't know if I can destroy glass underwater. That'll be a no, coach. Okay, I'm dead then, I guess. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Great. Okay, I'm looking at the guide. For some reason, it didn't pause when I clicked it. There is a small bout of water in the entranceway. Whether I'm going to get there in the split 2 seconds I have of oxygen left is about to be decided. No. Okay, I survived. Fucking hell, Lara Croft. I'm being sucked out again. Look at me. I'm like, I can't. If I move over here, I get pushed over there. Okay, it's not happening this time. The game got scared, I guess. Right. Well, I'll finish off picking up the things I didn't get in this room, which was nothing. Okay. Right. Well, let's head back in here then. What a weird bit of like misdirection. You get sucked through the tunnel, so I thought I was done with that tunnel. And then they had those 4 ice cracks. I didn't know what that meant. Okay, hold on. I think I know what I've got to do here. Maybe? Have I got to shoot this? How is that going to work with this game's physics? Am I just going to get... Lara, you need to stop doing that. Seriously. How is this going to work, game? I suppose we're about to find out, aren't we? Nothing happens, as I suspected, to be fair. That takes me back, but oh, hold on. I figured it out. Lara would rather go for a swim right now. He does love swimming in this game. There's a lot of swimming in this game compared to the first game. But the first game had swimming in it, and he went to Atlantis at one point as well. And yet there's more swimming in this game. I mean, it's not the worst swimming in a video game, to be fair. It's actually pretty good. But I don't hate it. Right. Do that. Let go, Lara. Make a nice cheeky save. Every 3 seconds in this game, as we always do. I see you, Mr. Boulder. Don't think I don't. Oh no! Fair enough. That's what I get for being cocky. Oh no. Well, that's definitely going to be the intro to this episode. I couldn't really find a good one for the first 2 episodes. So I'm hoping that you enjoy them, chat. I like doing the previews for this game. I think it's fun. Okay, we have another massive room. I assume John Mann's going to show up here, considering how big it is. They wouldn't put polar bears in this room. Oh, on the other side of the river. Right, got it. I can hear whispering too. It is like the fire temple. John Mann! In the distance, you can see the rare animal known as John Mann. Lara, you didn't kill him, did you? Oh, Lara Croft. You didn't even hit him the first... I know you didn't, because he would have died there immediately if he did. In the distance, you see the dead John Mann. I wonder if we can touch this gold. Consider for a second that it's a different texture to the rest of the gold in this room. Why is it here? Why would they put it down there? I'm going to test it out. If we die, it was nice knowing you all. Well, shit. This would be how I would die in real life, I guess. I would just walk onto a molten bit of gold because it was slightly textured different to the other bit of molten gold in this room. Again, you'd think in the remaster they'd make some of these things more obvious, instead of just going to make the textures more high fidelity. But that's kind of your job as a remake. What is that? It's like a Sims crystal in the middle of this pool. Like, those climbable walls in the first episode of the DLC were unacceptable. I should be able to find those instantly. put like little, I don't know, bits of like wood on them or planks to tell me I can climb them. That's all you have to do. You're taking too long. If Deltarune Chapter 5 has a moment better than that, I will put my hands up in absolute cinema, because I felt like that might be the funniest bit for me in any Toby Fox game he's ever made. It's taking too long, it just hit me right in my favourite kind of humour. I loved it. It was beautiful. It came out of nowhere in a pretty dark chapter of that game. I don't know if Chapter 5 will continue being as dark, but we have to get some story revelations at this point, because I don't want it all to be in just Chapter 7 and have it no time to develop it. Because that happens so often with these indie games, where it's like, we can't tell you the plot until the last 10 minutes. And then when you have that, you have no time to digest it and deal with it. You just gotta, it's just there. It's just there, and you have to accept it. Okay, that wasn't what we had to do there. Understood. Okay, well we have to drain the pool then, don't we? Because why else would that be an option here? The problem I'm having now is a gap of logic, because I thought that opened that door up there, but it didn't. He tried to do what I do! He tried to stop running around! They're learning. John Man is becoming stronger, braver. He's becoming unstoppable. Everyone watch out for the power of John Man. I don't know what that opened, like, at all. I have no idea what the game wants me right now. Maybe over there, but I was in there before. I was definitely in that room before. Okay, so I want to go up some manner of staircase. Where that staircase is, I have no idea. Okay, no, it's right there. Pretty self-explanatory where I needed to go, actually. Fair enough. Yeah, but despite my lower amount of sleep I got this today, I actually did get quite a lot done. I went to the gym, I read a bit of my book. Those are my two priorities to do today, so I've done that. The book I am reading is about machine learning. I'm not taking a whole lot of it in. Like, a lot of it is very complicated, and I decided before reading it that I wasn't going to use the Python things it suggested. I just wanted to read it and get kind of an idea of what it's about. And a lot of it just does kind of go in one ear, then out the other. What the fuck is happening? Am I taking damage in a cutscene? Fuck off, John Man. I'm in a cutscene. Oh, yeah, no, that did do the trick. And I guess that's made the molten magma less molten. We get the Sims crystal. I love that. There was also a couple of other things on the floor. Yes, there was harpoon bolts, which, you know, I'm desperate for. I need all the harpoon bolts. We haven't encountered a single undead creature outside of the... What? Undead? Underwater creature. Outside of the part at the beginning of the game. The DLC. Like, I remember the scuba men who appeared in that one level on the oil rig, and they never came back. Or they were actually on the boat as well, to be fair. But I could at least fight them there. I'm not allowed to fight anyone underwater. The harpoon itself is quite useless because it's used as a primary weapon underwater. And I've got better weapons for above water. Got the giant crystal in there. I bet that crystal would also fetch you a pretty penny as well, probably, if you were taking it with you, Lara. I see another one of the walls that tried to squash me earlier. We're gonna become mincemeat. Yeah, I was about to say, I saw something there, and I was like, wait, what? We're not going in there, are we? No. Nice. Great. Okay, now we do need to use a flare. Oh no, I only got 78 flares left. Whatever am I going to do? Doesn't really light up the corridor as much as you think it does. Like, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's actually great. But it doesn't do as much as you think. Nice. Oh, it's the exact way to go. I mean, I kind of got the idea when that thing started moving towards me. That very much gave me the impression of, oh right, the game wants me to go this way. What the That's not how waterfalls work, game. But I'm going to accept it, because this is obviously some fantasy stuff going on right now. Great camera angle. Am I going to get my camera back? There you go. He clutched that flare really tightly. Oh no, Lara! Now we've got to go all the way back up. It wasn't as far as you'd think it would be. This camera angle is dreadful. I don't see how that helps me at all. It doesn't. In fact, it hinders me more than anything else. I'm not even meant to go over there. Why? Why? Don't question it, Flower. Just don't question why they gave you that camera angle. So let's go a little bit to our left, just in case this wall just kill me. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Yep. Saving the game. This is a cool level though. I like the gold kind of theme they have going on here. There's a lot more going on in these DLC levels, as I said before, than the levels in Tomb Raider 1, because they were just kind of reskins of previous levels. I'm meant to go over there? I have literally no idea. Well, in for a penny. Okay, that might be where I need to go, but also that was an awful jump. I kind of walked on the gold there for a bit. No. Because that insta-kills you too, so you have no chance to even heal afterwards. Not what we got to do here. I mean, that could be what we got to do, but I don't really see the progression. Oh, Lara. Oh, Lara Croft! Okay. Ah, no, I didn't see that. See, this would have been where flare would have been useful. How dark is it in the original? Okay, no, it's almost as dark. But it was somehow still more visible, because they made it, like, they lighted it different. Oh my god. Are we going in here? That's such a trippy effect. Oh, I don't want to go in here. Well, I will die if I go in there, so I don't really want to do that. Have I got to, like, I got to spread a needle? Okay, that's not what we're gonna do. Good to know. Let's go around then, go to the other side. Ah, we can't do that, right. There's a bit here I can do. I'm glad we haven't had as much fighting in this area as in previous places. The game hasn't really thrown down the gauntlet that much, and it's kind of allowed me to just enjoy platforming. It's been very, like, cozy, actually. But this is less cozy, because I've gotta, like, work out where the... Okay, there's a ladder there. I just saw it. Where am I? Where am I? Where are you? Okay, I've gone a little bit too far down. I mean, I say that, but I don't really know where else the game wants me to go here. That's death down there. That is death. That is John Death if I go down there. You can even see a body waiting for me. Okay. Back to the guide. Okay, so it was actually quite simple. What we want to do here is we want to head back up to the top. And then if you remember that other entranceway we saw on the other side of the golden, I guess not waterfall, a golden fall. Golden shower, one could call it. Turns out if you follow that, you do eventually reach another place. About to say, game, you better let me climb this ledge. The question of where this is, though, is a good question. Because I have no fucking idea of how this ledge is designed. Good old trial and error. Let's give it a go, shall we? This is like the most pertinent place for this to be, where the ledge actually extends out from the platform. Let's give it a go, shall we? Oh no. That doesn't make any sense. Let's go backwards. There we go, we did it. Oh, it's only for a skull too. Well, that's not worth it. It's only for a skull, and I'm also blind, because there's a ladder right there. How did I not see that before? I don't think it matters where I fall, because it's just going to push me in here, I think. Oh, here we go. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'm forward now, nice. Oh, wait, we're back in this place with all the cages. I don't know if we are in the same place, but I do remember there being cages. Are we going to encounter the big boy again? Yeah, good luck getting in here, guys. Oh. I think the implication there is that I was captured. Oh no. Lara, no! Well, I guess we'll find out what happened to Lara right now, because we're going to end in the beginning of the next level. Oh, great. Well, chat, we'll see what's happening here next time. Bad shit, apparently. Have they taken the mask from me? I want to see if they've taken the mask from me. No, they didn't take the mask. Okay, well, I've still got that at the very least. And all my guns. So I guess they just took the entire cage here. Sure. Okay. Right. Well, that was the golden level of... I'm glad I was able to get through the recording here. I was worried I'd be too tired, but I was actually pretty self-explanatory for the most part. I'll see you guys next time for some more Tomb Raider 2 Golden Mask. The next episodes will be recorded. I think I'm going to try and get through them next time I record. So I will see you guys at that then. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all soon. See you soon, chat. Bye-bye.